my guest, Mel Bond, has a gift called discernment where he can see evil spirits on people, command the evil spirit to leave, and then they get better. I love that gift. When did this start happening in your life?
That happened, it began with October 1973, and Jesus, in a vision, said, Mel, I want to take you someplace. And he took me to this, like a large cave, and it looked like it was probably a half a mile wide, and I couldn't see the end of it. It was so, and it was just filled with horrible, hideous demons making all kinds of hideous noises. And without God's help, if anybody from a natural standpoint was there, it would destroy them. They would die of horror, just hearing or just seeing, either one. And so
I've talked to people that have had experiences like that, and unless you had God with you,
absolutely.
I totally understand.
That's right. And so one particular demon came up to me, and he was probably about 7 foot tall, and he had fingers that were like 8 or 10 inches long, and then he had fingernails probably 3 to 4 inches long that curved, and he was trying to slash and tear me apart and slash, and he was only getting just a fraction of an inch from my face, and it was very horrifying. And at that time, I looked up at Jesus, and he was at my right-hand side, and he had a hold of my right hand, and he squeezed it, and I looked up at him, and he's a little bit taller than I am, and he says, Mel, the rest of your life, you're going to go down corridors like this. But he says, always know I'll never leave you, I'll never forsake you, I'll be with you, and that you have power in my name. And from that time on, it just unprecedented amount of encounters have I encountered.
But the thing that's so exciting to me is after that encounter with the Lord, all of his senses spiritually were activated. And when you teach on this, what happens to the people that listen to the teaching?
Well, I've done conferences, ministers' conferences all over the world with the gifts of the Spirit, and the gift of discerning of spirits, that I would extremely conservatively say that 80% of all people that are born again, filled with the Holy Spirit, they speak in tongues, immediately they begin to see in the Spirit.